that, like you said, you can offer to a client this, 0 to 1 in, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks, because you don't have to reinvent the wheels
Mhm.
all the time.
Mhm.
Do you think that's, or would you agree with that? And two, what made you pick, this marketing or communication focus rather than any of the other
Verticals.
processes where
Mhm.
agents could be super helpful going forward?
So those are really two very good questions. One is really like when I kind of think about my current focus as a business right now, it is actually less on the platform and the store. This is why it's actually running on localhost, and the reason why it makes sense for me is because I make more money from selling custom AI solutions, but then I realize that I say no to a lot of clients who may not be in the budget range, may not actually have the money to pay for the custom solutions. And so that's kind of why I've been in the background building the workflow store, because I noticed that, okay, I'm running into people, for small businesses who are, not making, let's say, 50,000 or $100,000 a month. What I realized is that they're still asking me for workflows, and a lot of the workflows that they really need to solve to make more money to be able to afford my custom services is they don't have enough customers. And so the reason why I focus on communication is that that business has to talk to their customer. They have to go out there, post more content, right? So that's why the use cases I picked actually started off with content posting, content repurposing.
Mhm.
And then once you're posting content and you're getting people to talk to you in your DMs, then you start converting them using DM receptionist. Then you actually have more money to come back to me and say, hey, I have a bunch of people who are, asking for my services. Here's the bottleneck I noticed about my business. Now that you actually have people who are interacting with your social media accounts, who are coming into your DMs, and then those people in your DMs are giving you money because you're converting them because you have a DM receptionist who's setting up a CRM tool, who's setting up meetings for you to go on a call. Now we can actually talk about, okay, let's expand that to various things. Now, the second question was about verticals. The reason why this is vertical agnostic is so that any type of small business who I typically work with who I haven't worked with, they're in different industries, right? So one of them is, let's say, in farming, another one is, let's say, in like solar panels or e-commerce. And so I didn't want to pigeonhole myself into a specific niche. But secondly, it's strategic actually because what I realized, I mean, a school community, for example, right? And in some communities, there's people who want to offer AI automation agencies, right? And they want to offer AI automation services. And so what this allows them to do is take our platform whenever I release it, and specialize it to that specific vertical to focus
Yeah.
and say, hey, I only cater to plumbing businesses. We offer social media, content creation, content repurposing, and DM receptionists for plumbing businesses